we'll start with you. Tonight, 28 assists on 33 makes and 13 threes. That's Furman basketball. And just how can you recall a game that different from what Saturday was for you offensively versus today? What was the difference for you guys today?
Yeah, just like you said, just going back to our identity, playing Furman basketball. Sharing the ball. Always getting a good shot and passing it up for a great shot. So I think guys are really just bought into that, and as you can see, it's working. So.
I feel like I've just come out of some kind of time warp. I watched South Carolina play Alabama last night, and all of a sudden people started taking these shots from behind the line, and they started going in, and that was y'all tonight. And I don't know if you just look relaxed when the shots are swishing, but you looked much more relaxed and confident tonight. Were you?
Yeah, I mean, it all comes back to we wanted to play Furman basketball, right? That's what we talked about all week. Is we kind of, through our hiccups the last couple games, we got away from identity, and today we got back to playing Furman basketball, and that's moving the ball. That's, like you just said, passing up a good shot for a great shot, right? Knowing your role, knowing who needs to get the shots, right? Like that's what's really important, and we had got away from that a little bit, and today we got back to it, and we were able to play really well.
I think part of that, Alex, is defense leading to offense. I think you guys have started to figure it out a little bit on the defensive end the past few games through your adversity and struggles. Particularly the job on, I guess, JP and AJ Smith tonight. Could you just talk about the defensive performance as a whole?
Yeah, like all week. I mean, our defense has been progressively getting better each game, but we still have a long way to go. And tonight was a great step in that direction. JP, he's gonna play defense every time. Like he's just a warrior. He's a dog. So us just getting that energy from him, just seeing the way he plays, and we just all feed off that. We talk to each other a lot more on the court. We're just a lot more energetic. So I think once we do that, we get out in transition, and that's when our best layer of offense comes out.
Alex, you mentioned passing up a good shot for a great shot. There was a point where, if you're just looking at the game, maybe you didn't take a great shot, but considering the fact you were 5 for 3, anything you took from 3 was a great shot because in that moment, I mean, there were some long ones, so it might not look that open, but there was just the way. What's it like to be in that? I mean, in that moment, what is that like? And obviously, they call timeout. I don't think you shot another one until the second half, and then picked up where you left off. But in that moment where you hit, I think it was 3 straight maybe or something like that. I mean, what is that like? I mean, can you just feel like you can shoot it from anywhere?
Yes, I feel like I can. Like if I'm just hot, like I feel like I can shoot anywhere on the court. But I'm just trying to just take the good ones. If I'm semi open, just drive it, just get to the paint, just kick out. So yeah, that's what I've just been working on.
Hey, we're not stupid. If this guy's cooking, we know we got to get him the rock. I mean, goodness gracious! I think the whole gym knew that one was going up, and we got it to him, and he still made it. So we know it was going in too.
Alex, when you have to sit out, when you're nursing an injury, and you come back out, in what context? I mean, like I have a feeling that when you actually experience it, probably feeling rusty is not the same definition that a person who's not an athlete has. But what is it that you have to fine tune when you can move again, when you can get around?
I feel like if you're hurt, like you just got to take everything serious. Like being with your trainers, like Justin Games, like he's gonna make sure, like if we're practicing, we're just gonna be on the bike, just staying in shape, just staying ready, just getting shots in before practice, after practice, even if you're not practicing. So yeah.
Ben, I think there was sort of more of a dedicated effort to get you involved offensively tonight. The first, I guess, set out of halftime, you had the dunk, and then there was another one off the timeout where you had, I think, a dunk or a layup or something. Just talk about, first of all, you start the game out, and then how much did that just really affect you positively the rest of the game?
I just really wanted to focus on taking the best shots, right? And one thing that I do well is cut, and so I really tried to do that tonight. And I think I scored 6 of my points on cuts, and that's something where I know I can do that, and I know that's what I can do to help this team. you know, like we just said, like guys, role clarity, right? As we continue to get farther and farther into the season, guys can find their roles and then you can commit to them. And I think that's something that's gonna be really important for our team. And, you know, obviously we've had some tough stretches here recently, but, you know, we just keep getting tighter, right? And that's really important for our team. And, you know, our connection is gonna win out. Like we genuinely believe that, right? And so when you cut, you gotta trust your brother's gonna hit you, right? When you're coming off a screen, you gotta trust your brother's gonna pass you the ball. And as we continue to, you know, get into this conference play, like we gotta continue to trust that.
Ben, I think then a flurry there after, I think Citadel have it down maybe 7 or 5 in the second half, and y'all reeled off a bunch of them around, I think won it by about 20. I think during that stretch coming out of a timeout, you had a deflection on one end, and Carter just raced down the middle of the floor and hit JP up for a layup. And can you kind of speak to Carter's game tonight in terms of just finding guys and the pace he played without turning it over, which has been an issue at times, and to be able to play that fast and that effective, and I think he ended up with 11 assists tonight. Just kind of speak to his play tonight.
Yeah, I mean, he was awesome. I mean, he was really just making plays, and that's something he does so well. He can get in that paint, he creates for others, and like you said, when he doesn't turn it over, I mean, he is lethal off ball screens, off the drive, and I mean, he just made some really good decisions tonight. And I mean, that's, you know, that possession you just described, that's Furman basketball, right? Defense leading to offense, getting out in transition, running, having all 5 guys involved. Like that's what we want, and that's what we try to do every game.
He's a paint beast. Definitely a paint beast. He gets in that paint.
Do you think we're going to all look back and see this night as the turning point of the whole season? It certainly was a very good turn upward. Citadel has played pretty well a lot of times since early in the season. You think we're going to all look back? I mean, I know you have to do the job every night, but you think this team has turned it around?
I hope so. I mean, the best thing we can do is use this as an example of what it needs to look like. Right now, we've shown we've done it earlier in the season. We showed tonight what we can do and what we're capable of. And now it's just a matter of we need to go to practice tomorrow, and we need to do it again, and we got to do it again. And every single day, we need to do what we did today. And if we can continue to win every day and put Furman basketball and the importance on that, then yes, I think this is going to be a turning point for our season.
Final kind of question I had. It seems like everyone had a pretty good game tonight, but I think a guy that just stepped up early, like yourself, and was Garrett Heen. I think he really took initiative, really on both ends of the floor the entire night. Could you just speak to his performance?
Yeah, I mean, I thought Garrett did a great job, and you know, obviously he came off the bench today, but he had a great attitude, and that's something that when Garrett's got his attitude great, like we all look to him, right? He's very expressive, he's very demonstrative. You guys see it when he plays, like he's a leader for us, and so when we see him in the right state of mind and really locked in on what the mission of the game plan is, like we're gonna be tough to beat, and I thought he did a good job with that tonight.
Guys, do you feel that earlier in the year with all the injuries that tonight was a showing of how the guys that had a chance to get more playing time are now showing that they can be there until you get a Marcus Foster back and other players?
Yeah, I just feel like, you know, obviously injuries are something we can't control. And we've had a lot of them so far in the season, but I just feel like if guys come in every day and just are ready to work hard and just play together and just play Furman basketball, then I mean we can live with the results, bad or good. So we just got to come in and just play the identity every day and just fight for that, and I think we'll be fine. So
I mean, we've had a bunch of injuries. I mean, there's no doubt in that, and we know we got enough. You know, regardless of what night, we're confident that the guys we put out there can win games. And as guys continue to come back, we're excited, right? We're excited for Marcus to come back. We can't wait. You see him working. Like we're gonna just keep pushing, just keep chugging away. We good?